Okay, today we're going to open up our PowerPoint. We're going to start a new one. If you haven't already started it, we're going to learn how to label the parts of the PowerPoint. So we'll click Open Office 365, open your My SCS site, open Office 365. We're going to locate a PowerPoint. If you already have yours open, then you will look in the OneDrive and find it. If you have not opened one yet, you'll open up PowerPoint. When PowerPoint opens up, we're going to do a new blank PowerPoint. After we do the new blank PowerPoint, you're going to want to give it a name. So once we're up here, let's call it Book Report. Now I have a name, and I can give it the title. Let's say I was doing my book report on sharks. Then I can also put my name here. Now we're going to talk about labeling, and pictures will pop up over here. The red means I misspelled something. So if I can right click on it, I just forgot my period. If I got a cool design, I could pick a design on the side if I'd like. I'm going to go to Insert at the top. You're going to go to Slide. I'm going to pick the one that says Title Only. So I'm going to say Add the Slide. After I add the slide, I'm going to call it Sharks. I could call it label if I want to. I'm going to put in a picture. So I'm going to go up here to insert, or you could use a blank slide. Either one would work. Go to pictures. Going to go to Bing. Going to search sharks. So I put in sharks. Now if you click this little filter icon right here, you could do a transparent, and that would just give you just the picture of a shark and nothing else on the page. It wouldn't even be in water. So I'm going to pick it. I'm going to say insert. After I insert, I'm going to want to enlarge it. So I'm going to take one of the corners, usually 4 corners. You're going to notice there's writing that comes with the picture. To get rid of the writing, click away from your picture, then click right on the writing that's giving the picture credit. Click it on so you see that crossbar. Click delete and it will go away. Now move your picture where you want. Make it just a little bit bigger since I'm going to label all the parts in here. Now we need to insert a text box. So we're going to go up here to insert. We're going to click text box. It's going to put a box right in the middle, right where my shark is. So I'm going to click here. I'm going to double click. I'm going to go back and I'm going to highlight. I'm going to label a part. I'm going to call it I. Okay. So there's my I. It's a little bit small, so I'm going to highlight it again. I'm going to click the A going up, make it bigger. I'm going to add some color to it. All right, you can also change the writing, make it fancy if you'd like by clicking on right next to the number. That gives you your fonts. Let's put in something we can read. Can we read that? All right, now I need an arrow. So you're going to go to Insert. I'm going to go to Shapes, and I'm going to pick an arrow. That's going to be kind of tiny. So I want to make it a little bit bigger. That's his eye, so I have to tilt it a little bit. Bring it up. I want to make it a little bit bigger. So whatever the dots are on is what we will be able to change. So let's see how if we go here, that's our text, that's our shape, that's a color. If we want to make it a different color, we double click it, design. Okay, so we're going to insert a text box. We're going to drag it where we want it to go. I'm going to call it its snout. All right, so to change the colors, you're going to highlight. You're going to make it a little bit bigger. You could do the plus. You can change the color by the underline A. You can change the writing by right next to the numbers. You may want to keep it all the same font so it looks kind of nice. Since I did different. All right, I need to insert a shape. So I'm going to go to Insert. I'm going to go to Shapes. Some people even insert by going to Bing and find a shape. You can also pick a bigger one like this if you'd like. Drag it over. And turn it by using the little thing at the top. Get that crossbar to move it. Move snout. So whatever's in the dots is what the computer knows to do. If I want a different color, there's my color. So I could turn it a different color if I'd like. And if I want it longer, I just stretch it longer. If I want it thinner, I could just make it thinner. Right, so that's probably the best arrow to use. It's a little bit thicker. It's pointing to a snout. So you will continue to label each one of your parts.